What's up, YouTube? So this video, you can already see from the title, it's how to become a social media influencer. And of course, I only have about 19,000 followers if you put all of my platforms together. So like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, Snapchat. I know I'm not a professional. I'm not a pro. I'm not like a Kylie Jenner. I don't have like over 1 million subscribers or followers or whatever, but I do have some knowledge, and I want to share that with you guys because what's for me is for me regardless. So a lot of my friends have asked me, like, why would you make a video about this? You're helping your competition, but I don't look at it that way. Helping you guys reach your goals and dreams in life is definitely not going to hinder me and my goals and my dreams in life. So I have no problem giving you guys the knowledge I have so far on becoming a social media influencer. But before I get into that, I actually want to share some attention to my homegirl's clothing line. This is her t-shirt, in spirit of me rocking the Bratz doll bun. I was like, I have the perfect shirt for this YouTube video. I have to wear her shirt. I have to, because look at it. Twins. But no, seriously, she doesn't even know that I'm going to wear this shirt for this video. She doesn't know I'm going to promote her clothing. She gave this to me out of the strength of us being jewel sisters at Howard and our friendship, and like me posting it on social media a while back. But I'm gonna post it again. Obviously, I'm gonna put the name up on the screen where you can find it. But pretty much her clothing line is promoting natural curly hair and the different styles you could wear it in. So of course I got the top knot bun shirt because I love wearing my hair in a top bun. Like, I know I look like a little girl when my hair's like this, but I really don't care. I think I look like a cute little girl. Okay, but back to the point. Like, I made a list. You guys probably can't see the words on here, but I made a list of topics to give you guys, because when I say I'm really not going to hold back, I'm going to give you as much advice as I have on how to become a social media influencer, because I just have no problem with sharing the love, So the first one is branding yourself and self-image. So before you can even get into this, hold on. Let me rewind. If you want to do this for fun, that's cool. Like, you can do it for fun, but you're probably only going to make like pocket change, because when I first got into this influencer stuff, like on Instagram, I would make some money, but I was like not really making money for real. Like, I'd probably make in a month maybe like $50 to like $75 in a good month, because I was doing it for fun, doing it randomly, getting whatever money out of it that I could, not really focused on it. And you can blow $75 in like a blink of an eye. So if you want to do this for fun, you can watch the video and get the tips, but this video is more so for people that genuinely want this to be their career field and their path, so they're really trying and putting in effort. So, okay, now I can get started. So number one, branding yourself. You do need to like erase all the stuff you would be ashamed for a company to see, pretty much. Like, you need to show yourself in your best lighting, whatever that may be. Like, if you want to target clubs or whatever, like if you want to be a girl that hosts a club, always post pictures of you at the club. Like, you need to be out at the club. Or if you want to be like someone that promotes hair products or beauty products, you need to post a lot of selfies and, doing your hair in different styles and showing you that you're knowledgeable in this field, so that way people can reach out to you. So branding is the easiest process. Once you just kind of figure out what target audience you want, it'll be so easy to brand yourself. You just have to like really be true to yourself and what you want to promote. So next is networking in your city. You need to be like searching people in this field, like people you want to promote for, that's in your city. Build a relationship, a working relationship with them, even if they don't want to work with you at first. support them, like, and genuinely support them, like how I am with my friend's clothing line. She has no idea I'm wearing this shirt for this video, but I am. I'm telling people where to buy it because that is the right thing to do. When you support people, they will support you. Like, genuinely. Don't support people to get support back. Like, just genuinely find some people that you want to work with and support them. It's that simple. If they end up working with you, they work with you. If they don't, they don't. But at least you know them. You're showing support, so other people will recognize that. Like, oh, she knows such and such, and she's supporting them. Like, I want to work with her. And maybe people that you never even knew of will come out and reach out to you to work with you. Next. Okay, so I have a video about InstaRocket Pro. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll link it to the video now, like above in the corner. It really breaks down how InstaRocket Pro works. So there's like a personal setting and a business setting. And I'll give you guys a quick rundown now about it, so you don't have to watch that whole video. But if you are really serious about this, I suggest you watch that video. So the quick rundown is pretty much that website or that company has a software that will target your audience. So you'll tell them, like, say for example, you're a rapper and you want radio people or club promoters or DJs to see your work. So you'll tell InstaRocket Pro, hey, I'm a rapper, I really want to push this, I live in this city, I can't really travel right now because I'm small time, so can you only promote in the states that touch my state, the state I live in, and the nearby states. And I want to target like 18 to 30-year-olds, and I want to target musicians and DJs and this and that. And they'll do that for you. They'll make a specialized plan just for you to draw people into your page, but useful people. So that's why I like this company, because there's other companies out there that do that, but they don't target an audience that is useful and beneficial to yourself. They're just targeting any and everybody, hoping that those people will want to follow you. But this company targets like who you need and what you need, and they'll grow your followers with the right kind of audience. So I suggest them. I used InstaRocket Pro myself for a year. I actually just joined them again. So my contract starts back up with them January of 2019. I'm actually an ambassador for them now. So yes, I do promote them because I genuinely feel like their company is useful. I'm not going to promote something that I don't really stand by. So I'll link my referral code to the description of this video, so you're able to sign up if you're interested. And if you are serious about this field, I would say definitely sign up and try it out. Like, they have plans for a month. I think they even do a free week trial, so you can try it for 1 week to just see how it is before you like invest money into it. So, you know, you're free to do that. It's definitely worth it, you guys. Like, it's definitely worth it. So the next one I have is the Muse app. Now, I am not an ambassador for the Muse app. I'm just a user. So it's a free app where you make an account and you log in all your social media. So it calculates how many people follow you, or like how large your platform is. And it pushes your profile to other companies that use the app. So that way, companies that are looking for brand ambassadors can find you. Now, I think I started using this app maybe 2 months ago, or like a month and a half ago. And I have 11 partnerships from that app. So, okay. So yeah, I have more companies have reached out to me to become an ambassador for their brands or whatever. But I'm very selective. I'm not going to promote something I don't support, or I'm not going to tie my image to something that I don't agree with. So I'm more like cutthroat. I'll be more selective because this is my brand and this is my career. But the Muse app, yeah, super helpful. I definitely got a lot of ambassadorships through this app. So I would say sign up for the app. It's completely free. You can only profit from it. So it just makes sense. You know, they're going to help you. Yeah. And you even get a like Muse app counselor or somebody, like a liaison. Either way, you get someone assigned to you that's going to help you throughout your time. Like if you have questions or you like need help finding companies to be an ambassador for, like there's someone like a personal assistant that's going to help you do that. Okay, next you want to apply for ambassador agreements. So everyone knows by now, like Instagram shows you the kind of things that you interact with the most. So I apply for ambassador agreements. Like it'll come up like an ad and I'll apply for all of them, like literally every single one. And even I even apply for ones I'm not interested in, like swimsuits. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very particular with swimsuit companies because I don't want to get caught up in the stereotype of being a beautiful woman and people only seeing me for that. So I don't know yet if I want to be an ambassador for a swimsuit line. I'm not going to like close myself off from that, but there are other things I want to accomplish first so people just don't see me for my looks, and that's just my personal branding style. You should have yours. So like I said, I apply for every ambassador. Okay, sorry, my battery died, but I'm back. Side note, my battery is always dying. I have a Nikon Cool PLX or whatever. That's the name of my camera. If you guys have better camera options, because this camera, I don't know if it's the camera or the freaking battery, but every video I make, my freaking camera's dying. So if you know of better cameras or the correct battery I'm supposed to be using, like, please leave it in the comments below, because your girl is fed up. But anyway, back on topic. Okay, yeah, so you want to apply for as many ambassador agreements that comes up as an ad on Instagram, because the more you apply for, the more they're going to show you. Now, that rolls into my next one. Never, ever, 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 ever pay for promo. Do not apply for an ambassador agreement, get accepted, and then pay the people to promote for them. That is, how are you, like, you're not winning. So there's a few, I mean, to each his own. If you really want to promote for a certain company and they're charging you, then, you know, by all means, like, do you. But I don't suggest it. There's a few companies that have actually reached out to me, and I'll say, oh, okay, like, yeah, I'm interested. And then they'll say to me, like, oh, you get a 70% discount. All you have to do is order an item, and we'll give you a 70% discount, and then you promote. No, I don't care if you're giving me 70% off of a $10 item. I'm not paying for jack squat, because I'm promoting for you. It's like a I scratch your back, you scratch my back. You obviously need promotion. I obviously need a product to promote. So let's exchange this mutual need. I'm not going to pay you to still give you what you want. That just, to me, does not make sense. So I've actually turned down a lot of companies for that. You know, some of them really do run on that system. I personally just don't agree with it. I'm not going to pay to promote your business. That's not happening. But the next one is something I've already touched on. Be selective. Like, it's okay. Like, don't get discouraged if the only companies reaching out to you want to charge you. Like, it's okay. It's like, say no. You'll get those partnerships, or you'll get those agreements, you know, when the time is right and it's meant to be. And you'll, like, be happy that you held out and waited, because your brand is being promoted the way you want it to be. You know, you have partnerships with companies that appreciate you the same way you appreciate them, you know, and it's a win-win for everybody. The last thing I want to add is you can do the old school way. Even though I want to say about 15 partnerships or 15 ambassadorships I have with companies, I still seek out companies. Like, I go on Instagram and I'll go into the style section, because on the Explore page, because I personally want to be an ambassador or influencer for clothing companies or like hair products or like beauty products or whatever. So I seek them out. I go to pages that have low followings or a smaller following than me, and I DM them and I just ask them, hey, you know, I love your stuff. That's if I actually do. You know, I don't just pick any old company. I am still selective. If I really like their stuff, I'll DM them and I'll tell them like, hey, I like your stuff. Would you be interested in talking to me about possibly becoming an ambassador for your brand, blah, blah, blah. And that's that. Some say yay, some say nay, but I've gotten a few that way. Once again, if they try to charge me, then I'm like, no, never mind. But if they don't, then cool, we'll like come to an agreement and I'll start promoting for them or whatever. So yeah, be selective. I'm trying to think if I have anything else for you guys. I'm pretty sure I do. I had something on the tip of my tongue. Now I'm thinking. But let me think. Oh, this is what I have for you guys. Okay, so if you have a standard, like, don't wave on it. And if you do bend your standard to promote for a company, don't go too far off. Like, I have a certain amount I charge companies to promote their stuff. Now, for certain companies, I am willing to waive that fee because they have something bigger that I want that will help me in the long term. Okay, so like for example, I will charge a smaller company to post on my page, not a crazy outrageous amount, but I'll charge them and you know they'll pay. But there are companies that have reached out to me. I'll put them on the screen. One has like 330,000 followers. One has like 120,000 followers. One has like 98,000 followers. Now, I only have like 18 or 19,000 followers combined on all my social media accounts, like I said to you guys at the beginning of this video. So I'm not going to charge a company that has 335,000 followers to promote their stuff. That they're not going to pay me, you know, because they don't need me. They'll find some other girl with more followers than me to promote their stuff for free. So, you know, companies like that, I definitely don't even like mention a fee. I kind of just waive it. It is what it is. Even if they reach out to me, because I feel like if a company reaches out to you, you have the right to tell them your terms. Like, hey, this is what I charge people, so you pay or not pay. Like, if you don't pay, then this ain't gonna happen. But companies like that, I don't even bother to charge them because they're sending me free product and they have the platform and the exposure I need. So when they post my photos, hopefully their followers will come to me. And if they don't, then at least I got free product out of it, like whatever. So it wasn't a complete waste of time. But having those networks will show other companies like, hey, I really want to work with that person because look who's working with them, you know. I definitely oh, and I would say don't ever shoot too big. Like, don't ever think like, oh, this company will never want to work with me because I'm just this little person on social media compared to them. Like, no, like I would have never thought a company with 335,000 followers would email me, reaching out to me to promote their product. And not only did they email me, I actually didn't see the email for like 2 months. Somehow it got sent to my spam. And I didn't see the email for 2 whole months. And when I finally emailed them back, they were still willing to work with me. And they were super helpful throughout the process. Like when they mailed me the products, they even DM'd me like on Instagram, like, hey, did you get it yet? Like, it should be coming soon. And they stayed in touch with me to make sure I got the products. Like, you know, you just gotta like not think something's too big for you. Like, just go for it. You never know who wants to work with you, because they could have definitely just, you know, worked with somebody else with way more followers than me. But clearly I'm branding myself correctly, and they saw something in my brand that they wanted to associate themselves with. So I just say keep that in mind. Like, make sure you're displaying yourself on social media the way you want to be seen. Yeah, just, you know, grow your page as much as possible. Like, talk about your page, like, get people to follow you in real life. Like, if you're out somewhere and it comes up in conversation, like, yeah, have no shame. Like, tell people, like, oh yeah, I have a YouTube, or, you know, I have an Instagram that's super popping, like, follow me, blah, 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 blah. Like, because if you're not talking about your own brand, why should other people? Question of the day, you know? But okay, I hope these tips helped you guys. Like I said before, I have no problem sharing them. What's for me is for me. I will continue to prosper and grow no matter how much I help other people. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about how to become an influencer, or about how social media works, and, you know, how to make this a business, please comment. I read my comments. I will answer your questions. I do plan on making an updated video on this topic, maybe like a year from now. I should, hopefully, my platform should grow in a year. So that's the goal. So a year from now, if I have new tips, I'll give them to you guys. Yeah, and thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe.